everybody, Josh the RV Nerd, Bish's RV, finally getting a chance to do something I've been waiting literally months to do. We are expanding the Wayfinder RV lineup. What began with the Go Play Stick and Tin trailer, we are now evolving and adding to our lineup its new fancy pants, shiny shoes big brother, the Go Explore. And today's video is going to be a little bit different as a result. This isn't going to be one of our normal deep dive walkthrough video tours on one specific floor plan. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive in what is Go Explore. Why did we do this? What is the reasoning behind it? And basically what it boils down to is that there's some very, very nice RVs out there. And you will see that our Go Explorers aren't going to necessarily be original floor plans. We kind of cherry picked what we felt were some of the very best laid out models out there in the RV marketplace. But we wanted to look at them and say, is there a way that we could improve or revise them? And one of the major things that we wanted to include on the Go Explore series was just a heavy focus on everyday practical camping features. There's a lot of RVs that are built to be sold very successfully, and they're very good at that. But we wanted an RV that would be built to use, based on input from actual users like you. Literally, your input in a previous video we put out there was used in the design and the DNA and the execution of this. We had some ideas, but really you folks were the ones that put the final judgment on here. And what's really funny, I told you exactly what it was going to be called months ago, and nobody realized. I threw a little bit of wordplay out there and nobody caught it. So I'm pretty, I don't know, I'm a little bit tickled with myself that I managed to slip that one through. I figured somebody would have picked it up, but hey, nobody did. In the meantime, as we go, we're going to see some quick looks at several models with more floor plans to follow. This is just our initial handful that are basically going to initial production, with several more to follow after that. Now, we're not necessarily going to have a floor plan for everybody. Our goal is to have a floor plan for the majority of people that we strongly feel is going to be one of the most practical, user, functional, friendly kind of campers out there. And I'm really curious to hear what you have to say about it. So please leave all the feedback and comments that you're willing to, and let's start diving through this thing.
First up is what we're calling the X225. This is one of my personal favorite couples camping floor plans. It works very nicely for a lot of half-ton towability, and it gives you big feels. But there's some key consumer input differences we wanted to see reflected here. We are having a huge focus on storage solutions, better daily features and functions, and on this one, we wanted to improve the entertainment area and maximize campsite window coverage, and we feel we've accomplished that by using a motorhome-style power televator straight across from the theater seat, so you get bigger windows, better viewing of your television. We also went with an Olympic Queen bed and have custom crafted a really awesome storage solution below. Now, one of the other interesting things is built into the bed area down into the pass-through is actually a laundry solution, and you'll get to see more of that in our full deep dive details. But that maximized window coverage, the blackout window shades, it gives you privacy, but also viewing when and where you want it. Now, that's a carpetless floor flush slide, so you don't have a toe stubber in the kitchen, and a monster focus on daily feature functions are going to be there. We want to have some kind of solution for a stovetop side splash. So basically we're allowing the sink covers to kind of do a Sir Mix-a-Lot double up in that area. And these also have taller ceilings at 6'9". So if you're a little bigger like me, you're going to fit in that shower. They also have a layer of Asdel below the sidewalls to help prevent delamination from a number of sources. And there's a look at that little laundry hamper that actually slides right under the bed area, but it's collapsible. So when you're traveling, it doesn't eat up your storage. We have a very reliable extended season package on this, but even little shoe storage built right into the steps, and things like garbage solutions, places to put towels or wet bathing suits when you're outside, enhancing your sewer stuff organization, and standard solar to eliminate, dead batteries. Those are just a few things that we're putting into our full Go Explore family.
But once again, there's a lot of this RV that was built based on your feedback, and something I have heard time and time again is nobody wants the dollar store 4-inch fart fan in the bathroom. People want the XL Fajita Friday Fume Fighting Fart Fan. And I don't think that's going to be our Bish's official terminology on these, but that's the RV Nerdism number 37. And because of your feedback, all Go Explore RVs will include the larger bathroom vent fan, factory standard.
And while we're not going to have a floor plan for everybody, we are going to have, a variety of couples models and bunk models. And this X252 comes in as basically our super slide kind of bunkhouse solution. This has a feature I think is very underrated. It has a direct entry bathroom door so that you don't have to track a bunch of dirt in and out of the camper all the time. It's also got a bunch of really small, clever, easily missed things, like the lights in the bunks actually have USB plugs on them for the kids. And again, being taller, if you're bigger like me, you're going to stand in the shower. But you see all the little hooks? We've got little things like that all over the RV just to make, give you a place to put a fly swatter or a dog leash or hang a jacket or towels or just a variety of things in a number of floor plans. Now, we also wanted to do a lot of what we call engineering the warranty out of the RV. And along with things like Asdel and the sidewalls, we incorporated a sealed thermal foil countertops in the kitchen and the dining. And a lot of people don't realize there's a difference between common thermal foil and sealed. So we made sure the water can't get in there. But we know you camp with pets. So we have a bunch of little pet-friendly camping solutions also as a standard feature through the Go Explore series of campers that we're releasing now.
But that focus on function persists not just on the inside of the RV, but all the way around. For instance, back by your sewer connections, you're going to see a couple things. We're always going to include what I call the stinky slinky sewer caddy tube for you, so that you don't have to mix your black tank stuff with your camping stuff. Nobody wants to get pink eye from their sewer hose, rub it against their camping chair, you know what I mean? But also you see this little black hatch over here. We're going to give you extra little compartments for things either like if you want to put a freshwater hose in there, if you want to put the big fittings for your sewer stuff, whatever the case may be. The location of these items might vary a little bit by model because different floor plans are laid out in different ways, but our goal remains the same: to make this one of the easiest, most convenient, simplified camping experiences that you can get direct from the factory level.
Now, the X203 has the distinction of being our smallest, lightest, and least expensive of the Go Explore series, and it's another open bedroom concept, but we are definitely going to have multiple private bedroom arrangements in our lineup. But all the bed storage that you've seen with the adjustable shelving and the hanging wardrobe towers, the cool drawers, that's actually an indoor-outdoor picnic table plus 2 additional indoor-outdoor totes included with this. That will be found through the entirety of our series. Also, things like air conditioners, they're going to be the larger 15,000 BTU. Those lights are going to be dimmable, adjustable. So, if you want a little brighter, a little dimmer, you'll always have that ability. And especially if it's a private bedroom model, you have dimmable lights in the bedroom and in the living cavity. But again, those smart storage solutions, those daily feature functions, making this one of the most enjoyable RVs to use, not just an exciting thing to buy. That's our goal. But things like we went with rack and pinion slide outs basically across the board because we know that they're the most reliable, and that's what we want for our folks on our Go Explore RVs. We wanted to get the warranty out of it so that you could stay in it and enjoying it.
Now, if you watch my videos, you know one of the things that I am adamant about is what we call the relentless pursuit of transparency. I want you to fully understand exactly what we're looking at, what's being represented here. I want to make it very clear. Bish's RV is not building this. Let's get that out of the way because I don't want us to act like we're pretending to do something that we're not. We would love to literally produce our own RVs someday, but we're not there yet. What we wanted to do, though, was find a production partner who was willing to work with us on the things that we wanted. Most manufacturers, we found that when we approach them with what's called a private label RV exclusive to one dealership, they say, okay, well, pick one of the RVs that we already make and put your sticker on the nose of it and then tell us what you want to call the model number. And that's not what's happening here. There's certainly some very similar floor plans in the marketplace out there. But what we did here is we looked around and we said, okay, who makes a platform that we can work with that already generally checks the most boxes, but people who are willing to do something a little bit exciting and different? And essentially we interviewed a bunch of different manufacturers, and there were some excellent fits out there who maybe just didn't have production capacity. And there were some where we're we don't feel that that product is built in the way that we're happy with. And who we ended up working with here is Cruiser RV, essentially the travel trailer division of like DRV mobile suites. And 2 years ago, we were looking at their product, and I'm not so sure that I would have felt as proud about it then, because I don't know that it was produced as well as it is today. And when we were kind of going through that almost interview process, we explained that to them. And what they did is they brought a lot of their factory leads and engineers and organizers from the really high level DRV mobile suites luxury stuff into the travel trailer plants. And they started going, you need to do this, you need to do this, need to do this. And the fit, the finish, the final product, the attention to detail improved dramatically overnight. And I'm not going to sit here and insult you and tell you we are building the perfect RV. I don't think I've ever seen the perfect RV. But I do feel I can hang my hat on what we're doing here. There's some things I'd like to see done a little bit differently, certainly. But dollar for dollar, pound for pound, I am very excited about what we're doing out here. But again, I wanted to absolutely lay it all right on the line, on the table, to let you know who's making these, what's going on. We want absolute clarity out there, because you are potentially trusting us and handing over a lot of money, and you deserve to know every aspect of the equation behind the thing that you are purchasing, and we wanted to do the very best we could to provide that for you. So this is not I have been looking forward to this so much. We have put a lot of effort, and I had the opportunity to offer more input and influence in this product than anything that we've ever done to date. I didn't necessarily get my way on every single thing, but no, that's okay. You know, we had a lot of different ideas, a lot of different opinions, and my idea of camping is not necessarily the idea of camping, but yours kind of is, because that's the thing. This was all built essentially, you know, based on your feedback, specifically for the way you said you wanted stuff. And we did our very best to kind of hit that you know, happy median between everything to try to satisfy as many people as we could. We know this is not going to necessarily be the exact product for everybody. We know that we're not going to have every floor plan for every person. There's always going to be that one person's like, why don't you build this way or that way? We can't solve for everything. But our goal here was to try to hit like 75% plus of what people are looking for in a, you know, laminated, often half-ton towable to three-quarter-ton towable kind of travel trailer. And I would love to hear from you. How did we do? Well, actually, how did you do? How do you like the thing that you kind of told us to make based on your feedback for years and years and years and years? Now, we have, again, more models coming out beyond just the 3 that we've seen today. Take a look at the links in the video description. You're going to find a bunch of stuff down there. You can find links to give you ideas of pricing, availability, which floor plans, weights, measures, all that stuff. Now, understand, at the time this video launches, there are still models in production and coming out, so more information, more floor plans, etc. will be available over time. This is kind of it's like a new brand rollout, essentially. So let us know what you think, and if you'd like to go explore with us, as was originally teased out. I still can't believe I managed to slip that through there. I'm way too proud of myself for that. I get it. It's cheesy, but it's fun for me. It's a game. Anyway, folks, thanks again for all the time you spent on this channel, all the feedback you've offered, because that was so influential in what we did here. And I don't think we could have done this half as well if it weren't for all of you. So thank you from us to you. And when you're ready, we're ready. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and go explore, everyone.